What makes an athlete truly legendary? Is it their record-breaking feats, their groundbreaking style, or their enduring impact on the game? Imagine athletes so dominant, innovative, and fearless that they changed the face of their sports forever. The ones who pushed the boundaries, broke the rules, and left us all in awe. Jim Thorpe. The original superstar Jim Thorpe was born in 1888 on a Native American reservation in Oklahoma. From a young age, he showed incredible athletic talent in sports like football, baseball, basketball, track. Thorpe's big moment came at the 1912 Olympics in Stockholm, Sweden. He dominated the pentathlon and decathlon events, setting new records and winning gold medals. He was hailed as the greatest athlete in the world. However, Thorpe's triumph was short-lived. He was later stripped of his medals because it was discovered he had played minor league baseball, which was against the rules at that time. This was an unjust decision driven by the elitism and prejudice in the Olympic movement. Despite the setback, Thorpe excelled in the NFL and MLB, becoming a true pioneer of the multi-sport superstar. His unparalleled athleticism paved the way for modern-day athletes who excel in multiple sports. Babe Didrikson Zaharias, the greatest female athlete. Babe Didrikson Zaharias was a remarkable athlete from Texas. At the 1932 Olympics, she won gold medals in the javelin and hurdles and a silver in the high jump. Her domination was so impressive that the Olympics created a special award for her as the greatest female athlete of all time. Zaharias then became a pioneer in women's professional golf, winning 82 tournaments, including 17 majors. Despite criticism for not fitting traditional feminine norms, she continued to shatter stereotypes and push the boundaries of what women could achieve in sports. Zaharias' extraordinary talent and determination made her a true trailblazer. Wilt Chamberlain, the unstoppable titan. Wilt Chamberlain was born in 1936 in Philadelphia. He was a true physical freak of nature, standing 7'1" tall and possessing incredible strength and agility. Chamberlain's dominance on the basketball court was unparalleled. During his NBA career, he rewrote the record books, including scoring 100 points in a single game, a record that still stands today. He led his teams to 2 NBA championships through his unstoppable scoring, rebounding, and defense. Some criticized Chamberlain for being too dominant and hurting the overall competitiveness of the league, but his legacy as one of the greatest players of all time remains undisputed. He was simply too big, too strong, and too skilled for the era in which he played. Jackie Robinson, breaking the color barrier. Jackie Robinson's journey was defined by overcoming relentless racism. In 1947, he made history as the first black player in Major League Baseball, bravely breaking the sport's color barrier. Beyond the diamond, Robinson used his platform to advocate for civil rights, inspiring a new generation of athletes and activists. Despite facing vicious harassment, he responded with unwavering dignity. Robinson's trailblazing efforts paved the way for integration, cementing his legacy as a legend both on and off the field. Bruce Lee, the martial arts visionary. Bruce Lee was born in 1940 in San Francisco. He was a true master of martial arts, blending physical prowess with deep philosophical understanding. Lee developed a unique fighting style that was both graceful and devastating. He pushed the boundaries of what was possible in hand-to-hand combat, drawing from various disciplines to create a revolutionary approach. But Lee's impact went beyond martial arts. As an actor and filmmaker, he challenged stereotypical portrayals of Asian characters in Hollywood. His movies explored themes of cultural identity, personal growth, and the pursuit of enlightenment. Lee's untimely death at just 32 years old only added to his mystique. He remains an iconic figure who inspired generations of martial artists, actors, and thinkers to push the limits of what they thought was possible. Dick Fosbury. The high jump innovator Dick Fosbury, an Oregon native, revolutionized high jumping with his unconventional Fosbury flop. Defying the traditional straddle technique, Fosbury experimented with a new backward leaping, body arching approach. Though initially met with skepticism, his unorthodox style stunned the world at the 1968 Olympics, where he won gold with a record-breaking jump. Quickly, the Fosbury flop became the new standard, as Fosbury's willingness to challenge the status quo transformed the sport forever. His innovative spirit and boundary-pushing mindset cemented his legacy as a true trailblazer. Billie Jean King, the trailblazer for gender equality. Billie Jean King's trailblazing spirit made her a tennis legend and a champion for gender equality. Her decisive victory over Bobby Riggs in the iconic Battle of the Sexes match shattered the notion of male athletic superiority, but King's impact extended far beyond the court. She fought tirelessly for equal opportunities and prize money for female athletes, helping establish the Women's Tennis Association. King's unwavering commitment to equality continues to inspire generations of athletes and activists, cementing her status as a true pioneer who challenged the status quo. Deion Sanders, the original primetime superstar hailing from Florida, Deion Sanders was a true athletic superstar who captivated audiences with his unparalleled skills and charisma. As a dominant cornerback and return specialist in the NFL, primetime Sanders possessed a rare blend of speed, agility, and instinct that made him one of the league's most exciting players. But his influence extended beyond football. He also made history in baseball, becoming the only athlete to score a touchdown and hit a home run in the same week. Sanders' willingness to embrace the spotlight and cultivate his brand paved the way for the modern era of multi-sport superstars and athlete celebrities. Babe Ruth, the original home run king. Babe Ruth was born in 1895 in Baltimore, Maryland. He is considered one of the most iconic figures in baseball history. At the height of his career, Ruth's prodigious power and larger-than-life personality made him a true icon. His ability to consistently hit home runs, a feat that was almost unheard of at the time, forever changed the game of baseball. By the time he retired in 1935, Ruth had set a then record of 714 home runs, a mark that would stand for nearly 40 years. But his impact went beyond the stats. Ruth was a true showman who captivated audiences with his magnetic personality and unparalleled talent. Ruth was also a pioneer in the world of sports marketing, becoming one of the first athletes to leverage his fame and popularity to build a lucrative personal brand. His influence can be seen in the way modern athletes have embraced the opportunity to cultivate their brands and capitalize on their fame. Pelé, the king of football, Pelé was born in 1940 in Brazil, and he would go on to become the most recognized and revered footballer in the world. From a young age, Pelé honed his skills on the streets of his hometown, developing a unique style of play that would revolutionize the sport of football. His ability to dribble with grace, strike the ball with power, and orchestrate the flow of the game made him a truly transcendent figure. Pelé's big moment came at the 1958 World Cup, where he led the Brazilian national team to their first ever World Cup title at just 17 years old. Throughout his illustrious career, he would go on to win 2 more World Cup titles, cementing his status as the greatest footballer of all time. But Pelé's impact went beyond just his achievements on the field. He was a true ambassador for the sport, using his platform to promote the values of sportsmanship, teamwork, and social responsibility. His influence can be seen in the way the game of football has evolved, with the emphasis on creative and dynamic play becoming a hallmark of the modern era. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. By keeping their legacies alive, we can honor their achievements and encourage the next generation of pioneers and champions.